Rage and unrest continue as calls for systemic changes to policing in our country being amplified by the most recent incident in Atlanta. The police department there saying that an unusual number of officers called out sick overnight, hours after an officer involved shooting death of Rayshard Brooks was arrested.
That officer, Garrett Rolfe, now facing 11 charges, including felony murder. He was seen shooting Brooks in the back following an altercation between Brooks and police last week. Eyewitness News reporter Kate Walsh shows us how weeks of protests are creating action right now.
Well, guys, in that case, Atlanta's mayor says she believes right now police morale is down tenfold, and recently they've offered big raises across the department to help with that. But locally, we are seeing some real reform start to take shape after these unending calls for change.
A matter of trust.
We need to defund the police.
Millions of Americans marching in the streets demanding change to the culture of policing in our country so trust can be improved. Their voices, signs, and actions have been heard on the federal, state, and local levels.
Massachusetts is one of only a very few states that does not have a statewide certification program for law enforcement. And we need one.
Governor Charlie Baker filed a police reform bill Wednesday requiring officers to renew their certification every 3 years. It would create a database and would make public the certification and training information of officers. The goal, accountability and transparency.
Officers who've been found to use a chokehold, for example, or other forms of excessive force, uses of force would be automatically decertified. An officer would also be automatically decertified if they fail to intervene if they witness a fellow officer violating these standards.
Similar sentiments filed in several resolutions by the Providence City Council expected to be presented at Thursday night's meeting. Those resolutions asking the city to condemn the actions of the officer who killed George Floyd, reviewing the department's use of force policies, repealing the Law Enforcement Officers' Bill of Rights, reviewing the practice of officers receiving a pension when disciplined, and requiring an officer to intervene if witnessing a colleague acting illegally. This as on the national stage, Senate Democrats and Republicans scramble to devise their own versions of police reform bills that will likely be met with heated debate in the days to come.
Governor Baker said the bill he just filed yesterday is the culmination of a year's worth of talks with minority leaders and those in police industries in the state, and he wants to see it pass quickly. In fact, he wants it passed in the next 6 weeks or so before the 2-year legislative session ends on July 31st. Live in the control room, I'm Kate Walsh, Eyewitness News.